this video will probably be the best video I'll ever record. But the best video I've recorded so far, because this advice is so amazing, so easy to do. I can give you the actual step right now, and you can do it, and then it will work for you, and then you will never fucking eat junk food again or any of that bullshit. And I'm whispering in this video because the advice is so important and so just valuable for me to give to you. And when I whisper, I'm just able to give advice to you better. I don't know why, it's just a thing, it's just easy for me to do it, right? This is, oh shit, I've been probably far, I don't know if you can hear me properly. You can get some ASMR as well from this shit or whatever. The advice is, this might even be a short video, because I can actually do this. Bam, if you don't do this, you're gonna stay doing whatever the fuck you're doing. The advice is this. No, it's not advice. This is what you do. You want to stop binging fucking junk food. You want to stop eating junk food. You want to fucking finally eat healthy so you can build a good body. You don't. Let me tell you first. Don't listen to these fucking YouTubers who tell you 5 tips to quit your fucking junk food diet or whatever. Nah. Have you tried that? You probably tried that, and it hasn't worked for you. It hasn't worked for you because you're still eating crisps. You're still eating pizza twice a day, 3 times a day, so it hasn't worked for you. You might have read this book. What's it called? The Power of Habits, Something on Habits. It tells you to hide your habits. It tells you to hide your habits away. So it's like, you have this food in front of you, and what you're doing is, you're covering your eyes like it's not there, you're pretending it's not there, so you're making it very hard to see. Very hard to see. Like in the books, Atomic Habits, it said making things hard to see, and then that's how you make a habit. But don't you see the truth? Don't you see the truth in this statement when you say you do these things, you maybe hide away, you delete an app, or you put the junk food away, you throw it away. You never, you say to yourself, you're never gonna buy it, you're gonna stop doing this. But then you buy it again. So that means it doesn't work. It's like the same with the app. You're gonna delete the app, but then again, you're there playing League of Legends. So you're there playing, watching YouTube, watching TikTok, watching Instagram. The point I'm trying to make is the thing you're doing is not working, and there's a reason why it's not working. Which I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why it's working. I don't know the stuff behind the psychology of everything. But when I heard this advice and I used it myself, I'm literally gonna tell you now. I probably wasted your time. Go to your local Sainsbury's. Go to your fucking local Sainsbury's corner shop, whatever the fuck. Go to a shop and buy your favorite junk food. Your favorite junk food. One that can last. You don't want to buy what could you say? You don't want to buy pizza, because pizza is only good when it stays hot, and if it's there for a long time, it's gonna get rotten up and all that bullshit. Buy something where the expiry date is a long time. So I don't know, a chocolate bar, for example, that's still probably maybe one of your favorites. So for me, it was a chocolate bar. I think it was a polished chocolate bar. Blah 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 blah. So I had it in front of me, and this is what you do. First, you buy it. I'm telling you that this is crazy because this shit is so simple. You buy it, you come home, and you just stare at it like a fucking psychopath. Just like Hamza, he said this advice. You stare at it like a psychopath, bro. Literally, you're a fucking weirdo. It's crazy because you do have to be extreme, and you may be considered crazy. You stare at it, you ask yourself things like, why has this thing been affecting me? You look at it, right? You look at this fucking, I don't know. Say this is the chocolate bar. You look at this, and you ask yourself this. Why have I been eating this? What is it doing to my body? If it's doing bad, then you should probably stop eating it. And then you just observe your craving for it. You observe the feeling you get. And the feeling you get usually is to eat it. But you don't eat it. This is how you fucking do it. You just look at it, bro. You look at it and you keep looking at it. You just observe the feeling you get, because you get a nice feeling of anticipation that you're gonna get, the anticipation of pleasure that you're gonna get from eating this chocolate, right? But you won't eat it. So you're just gonna observe the anticipation of pleasure and not eat it, and just stay there. You're gonna look inside your mind. Why am I having this feeling? Why do I get this urge to eat this shit, to eat this chocolate bar that's doing so much fucking bad to my body? Why? You're gonna put it down. And you're just gonna stare at it. And guess what? You're not gonna do. You ain't gonna eat it. And you may be like, oh, but why am I gonna waste it? Why am I gonna waste it? Because I want you to stare at it for fucking months. It's gonna be there for months. It's gonna be there for months. And you may be asking, oh, but what? That's just a waste of food. I'm disappointed, man. Anyway, so at that point, when you just ask those things, it's like you're wasting your life away. You're wasting your health away by eating those things. So because it costs £1, £2, or £3 for you to do this thing, to buy it, it's not a waste of money. It's you investing into your health, because this is something you can do right now to stop eating the junk food, to get on a healthier diet. This is how you reduce your sugar load, so you stop fucking eating junk food, stop eating so much sugar that's ruining your health. This is how you do it. You go to the store, buy this shit you like so much, but that can last for days. Because if it's, I don't know, chips for example, no, crisps, chips in England, crisps in America, chips in England, it's gonna rot after some days. It might rot. It's just something you won't eat. You won't have the urge to eat it. But with chocolate in a wrap, which can last for months, right? And you can still eat it after those months. You're gonna just observe the feeling you get, the urge that you get to eat this, and you're just gonna say to yourself, you won't control me. Because that's all it fucking is. This shit is controlling you. And all you're saying now is that you're not gonna control my life. Is that you're giving yourself a higher standard. Is that you're gonna live up to that standard. Is that you're gonna change what you haven't been changing, and now you're gonna live a different life. Buy this chocolate. You know, I keep saying chocolate. That's an example, by the way. It doesn't have to be chocolate. It can be anything you want. But all I'm saying is that your favorite food that can last for a long time. That's maybe in a wrap, whatever the fuck. But something that you can stare at. What do I say? Something you can stare at just at your desk. I'll be honest. Chocolate. I said it was my favorite. It obviously wasn't my favorite. My favorite was maybe, I don't know, pizza. My favorite food was probably pizza because it's so fucking pleasurable. But you can't buy that. So what's the next thing that you can buy that will last, and you will just be able to stare at it for a long fucking time? Seriously, bro. This shit changed me, bro. How long was it? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks ago. So a short time, and you may be like, oh, so you've only been doing this for 3 weeks. So it's like, but come on, man. Let me tell you, this is the first time in my life, that I've so drastically reduced the amount of sugar. I don't eat no junk food, and when I say sugar, I mean by like, because raisins still have sugar. I eat raisins and oats and all that. There's still some sugar in the food you're gonna have. But that you reduce your junk food, and now you're just eating on a healthy diet. I haven't had this ever. This is the first time in my life, and I've been going for 3 weeks, and I will be going forever. This shit works, and I hope it works for you. It worked for me. It's just like most simplest actionable step you can do. Stare at your food and wonder, and just look at your urge of eating that thing, and ask yourself, why is this shit controlling me? You just won't eat it, and you just don't eat it. Really, man, this helped me out. I hope it helps you out, and I hope you take this right now. Whether, I don't know my credibility of this, because yeah, you can say I've been going for 3 weeks, but I've been going for 3 weeks, and for the last 16 years, I was eating shit addiction. I haven't eaten shit. I've only been eating good stuff. So if you're asking about my credibility, I've only been doing it for 3 weeks. Yeah, fine, but try it for yourself. It may cost you £3 to change your life forever. To change your diet forever. Sorry, to change your diet forever. If it costs you £3, £4 to change your diet, it cost me £1. I bought this chocolate for £1 for the lot. That's crazy. I'm saying it right now. I've never said this before. It took £1, £1, one British pound, maybe $1, $2. I don't know how much the conversion rate is, but it took me £1. And this is the first time in my life where I haven't eaten junk food forever, or for the 3 weeks since I started. I've tried many diets before, and I've always failed. I've maybe went for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and I always failed, and I always went back to junk food. I always coped and all the other shit, all the other excuses, but this is the first time that I'm just healthy. And I'm seeing improvements in my body and everything. I can't go to gym right now, but I'm seeing the improvements in my body and everything. And all this took was £1. It took a bit of information, and it cost me £1. Maybe the chocolate may cost you £10, £20. But even if it costs you £500, say the chocolate was so. This is just this obviously isn't realistic. Chocolate isn't gonna cost you £500. But you just imagine this is just like a theory. Even if it was £500, wouldn't you spend that money to change your diet, to change your life, so you can feel better, so you can have a better body, and have all the benefits you know from a good diet? You'd probably buy it. And the thing is, it's gonna happen 100%. Will it happen 100% for me? I tried it, and I've been going for 3 weeks, the first time ever in my life. And really, it doesn't cost £500. It took some effort of information, so learning, education, and £1, $2. I bought this thing, and my intention just to ask myself questions. Why do I let this thing control me? And I haven't been eating shit, man. It's crazy. I haven't been eating shit. I hope you try it. I don't know how much 4 subscribers I have. I hope you try it. It'll work. And you can buy it with this mindset. And then you can still eat, yeah, sure. You can still eat it. If you look at the urge and you just decide to go into the urge, you're still gonna eat it. But if you ask yourself, why are you letting this thing control your life, and then you decide to stop this thing letting control your life, and you do that every day, you just stare at it for a couple minutes, you change your life, bro. Or you change your diet. I can't really say you change your life because of your diet. I'm only seeing combo improvements because of the diet, but it's just a good thing to do. It's a part of your self-improvement thing. Your diet. Diet for me was the hardest thing. I could take a good shower, easy. I could meditate, wake up 4:30, read a book, do all these good habits. But it was always my diet that fucked me up. I don't know why. I guess we have sometimes those things that fuck us up, and we can't, I don't know, get rid of them. For some people, it's drugs. For him, it was drugs. He can meditate, he went to the gym, but he just constantly kept indulging into drugs. For me, it was diet. For you, may also be diet. But for whatever it is, you'll be able to overcome it. But yeah, diet was obviously my thing, and for the first time, it wasn't like this 5 ways, do these 5 step 0 is to actually cut off the shit. Because it's not about adding shit to your plate, it's about taking away stuff that's not working. And then when you eat junk food, obviously you're still gaining fat. So your goal is to have a great body, but because you're eating junk food, it's obviously not working. So it's about taking shit out of your plate rather than adding in. You can add stuff in when you first took away stuff from your plate. Stuff was junk food. I fixed my life. And I guess I am complete. You can say I'm complete. So I wake up at 4:30. I go down and I take a cold shower. Then I do my morning routine, brush my teeth, wash my face, put cream on my face because my acne's fucked up and all that bullshit. Stupid. Then I meditate. Then I read a book. I read it twice because of a specific book I'm reading. It is How to Influence People. It tells you to read it twice to get information and it's actually working, so that's good. I read a book. What is it? You know what? Let me show you. This is my new thing I started on 15th of July. It's been 2 days since I started. There was a previous one that was on, and this is the second one I am on since the previous one. So this is how it looks like. I have a video, I think, where it shows when I completed all of the whole thing. It was 21 days. Now I'm going into another 21 days. The goal is to keep doing it for the whole year. So I read a book. I then take my iron, so that's what to do with my acne. And then I gratitude journal. So that's also a good habit. I reread the previous 2 days because when you journal, you may be able to just learn lessons. When you journal about your thoughts, when you journal about your problems, you don't want to just have them back in the back of your head. You want to reread them just to know that the next day how to solve this problem, because now you've learned from the previous day what to do to solve the problem so it doesn't happen to you again, right? So yeah, I journal, all that good stuff. Then in the evening I do all the same as morning routine, brushing your teeth, In between I eat eggs. So this is like somewhere in between. I eat eggs. I meditate again at night. I write a story about the day. So what happened? So maybe I can get ideas and all that stuff. Be a better speaker. And then I meditate. I said meditate, but I meditate twice. 20 minutes a day. Blah 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 blah. I'm done talking rubbish. The point I'm trying to make is I'm complete. And all it took me was to go to the store, £1. Look at it, stare at it like a psycho. Ask yourself, why the fuck is this shit controlling me? I'm gonna tell myself I'm not gonna live up to a high standard, and live by it for the rest of my life. And not let this shit control me. And it's been working. So even if it doesn't work for you, even if you do fail after 3 weeks, 2 weeks, at least you're trying. And then you're gonna make it. So this is the last note I just like to make. If this is what you're doing, if you keep trying it and you just keep trying, there's no end where you're just not making it. The fact is you're gonna make it, you're gonna be successful. However, you keep trying. You can keep trying as much as you want, but then if you give up, you're never gonna make it. The possibility of you making it is 0%. But if you keep trying, the possibility, I believe myself, is 100. There may be statistics, 80%, blah 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 blah, but I believe it's 100% if you just keep trying and never give up. So that was kind of a side thing. I just like to say it because that's just what I believe. And if you have this mindset, you'll be successful. Do what you know you need to do to be at the place that you want to be. Mwah.